Je te lis une de tes histoires de princesse si tu me promets que tu fais des beaux rêves. Il était une fois un prince qui voulait épouser une vraie princesse. Une vraie de vraie princesse.
Just a great little actress. This child actress, so good. All the acting was good in this. She stood out. I mean, she was so good. Just really good direction here and working with a child actress. Um, and the writing was really good. When she said, "I'm scared he's gonna come back," it just broke my heart. This is just so heartbreaking and not nobody really interpreting that her drawings and her fear and not wanting to go into the house meant something. So I think it's a message too to really pay attention. But the problem is, like, sometimes it doesn't mean that. It could mean something else. So it's tough. I mean, wow. The tough subject matter. I thought it was handled very differently than I've seen, before. Just some scenes in this one that made me understand it a little bit more and it flowed a little bit better for me. But either way, it's such a heartbreaking story, but it's very obviously happening.
This is about disparities within a relationship, within a family. This little girl is still pretty young before getting a full understanding of the situation between the couple at their end and having this transition of having two different homes. And, as a little girl, she has fears and, is scared of things such as, having monsters around, especially when she's already bearing witness and, in a sense, masking her fear by giving like earmuffs within the scene. And it brings muffled noises. When we're that age, we don't necessarily have a full grasp and understanding of maybe what's going on in this scenario. And I think that's easily transparent here. And there's definitely a clear divide of tension in the space anytime that I feel like this couple is on screen. And you can get that sense of hesitancy that comes within the child of walking on eggshells, essentially, and her trying to navigate the monsters. Um, in a more literal sense as opposed to this dreamlike sense. So it's a nice mix of what monsters really do exist and how we deal with them.
What you think is going to be a supernatural monster ends up being a very real one, and that's very unsettling. So the father does a really good job in this piece portraying his grief. But in the end, we don't feel so sorry for him. Um, the actors all did a really nice job, and it had a nice tone and a good look to it. So yeah, overall, it was the ending was very horrifying in the way a horror movie can be.
The kid's performance is amazing, and the elements that conform her traumatic recollection are so well introduced throughout the story. I like the music and how I was expecting this not to be what I was fearing, but it was. It's the people you trust the most, and this is just very well told. I really enjoyed how they approached this topic, and the performances were great.
Although we know that these things happen in real life, and that's horrible to just think about it. I think the movie really managed to catch the audience attention and also raise an important message about this terrible matter. But it was a very well done film.